I'm not from Louisiana, but one thing I love is a bowl of red beans and rice. So let me show you how we make them out here in East Texas. Start with a pound of red beans. Now some people like to soak them overnight. I don't. Let me show you a trick. Just toss them in a pot with some ham hocks, cover it in water, let it boil for about 15 minutes, then cover it and set it to the side for an hour. Then you can drain them and give them a rinse. Now grab a pound of andouille sausage and a few slices of thick cut bacon. You're going to chop that all into bite-sized pieces. Throw a little beef tallow in the bottom of your pot. Then you're going to brown down the bacon, set it to the side, add the andouille, brown it down, and set it to the side too. Now go in with about 2 cups of Creole seasoning. You've got onion, bell pepper, celery, garlic, and green onions. You're going to brown that up. Then you can throw in about 24 ounces of bone broth. Toss in your beans, add your meat, season it up with whatever you like. I'm using some Boudreaux simmer and a little bit of Slap Your Mama. Cover it and let it simmer for about an hour, hour and a half. Now at this point your beans should have softened up. I like to pull out about a cup of the beans, mash them and toss them back in there. This just helps make it a little thicker. Then just let them simmer another 30-45 minutes and you've got some delicious red beans and rice. Now I'm not from Louisiana, but one thing I love is a bowl of red beans and rice. So let me show you.
Today's menu is red beans and rice. Beans are one of my favorite foods, so I'm always going to find an excuse to eat them. First, cut up a whole green bell pepper, 4 stalks of celery, whole yellow onion. You're going to saute your veggies in olive oil, add a little bit of salt and pepper. I soak about a pound of kidney beans overnight. Now I'm just draining them and rinsing them off thoroughly with cool water. Add some minced garlic to your pot, then add your kidney beans, about 6 cups of vegetable broth. Then add thyme, oregano, smoked paprika, bay leaf, cayenne pepper, and black pepper. Bring to a boil and let simmer for about 2 hours. Then after that, you're gonna smash some of the beans to the side and let that go for another 30 minutes. Add some green onions to the top of that. Look how good that looks. Then add some hot sauce if you want to and dig in. It was so good, so flavorful. Today's menu is red beans and rice. Beans are one of my favorite foods, so I'm always going to find a snack.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but in my house, it's comfort food season all year long. And nothing's more comforting than a big bowl of red beans and rice. Meet me in the kitchen. Let's make it happen. I made some cornbread to go with this, but my dumb ass burnt it. So yeah, first things first, we got to knock out the prep work. That's andouille sausage plus the Cajun Trinity. I didn't have any celery, so we're just using bell pepper. Big old smoked turkey leg, because why the hell not? We're here for a good time, not a long time. Once the beans are nice and tender, we're gonna mash them up, give it that nice consistency. And now it's time to plate this up. Brace yourself for a trademark money shot. Say it with me, guys. Looking good. Everything you need is in the caption. Now it's your turn to make it happen. Now, I don't know about y'all, but in my house, it's comfort food season all year long. And nothing's more comforting than a big bowl of red beans and rice. Meet me in the kitchen. Let's make it happen.
My version of red beans and rice. Trust me, you will not be disappointed if you make this. First step is to soak some red beans overnight. Now we're gonna add some oil to a hot Dutch oven, bacon or ham, and the smoked sausage. Brown for a couple of minutes, then remove from the pot and set aside. Touch more oil, diced onions, a little bit of salt, black pepper. Once those onions turn translucent, we're gonna add in some peppers, chopped celery, and the whites of a green onion. Once those vegetables start to sweat down, we're gonna add the minced garlic, dried oregano, dried thyme, smoked paprika, cayenne pepper, poultry seasoning, chopped parsley, and 2 bay leaves. Let that cook until you begin to smell the garlic. Then we're gonna add in the red beans and 6 cups of chicken stock. We're gonna season this with a little bit more salt and black pepper. Now you're gonna bring this to a simmer, cover with the lid, and we're gonna check this in about an hour. So it's been an hour and a half. Smash up some of the beans so it thickens up. Now add back in the sausage. Then we're gonna let this cook for another 30 minutes uncovered. Now we're gonna finish this with a little bit of hot sauce, green onion, and a little chopped parsley. Then you're gonna taste it and adjust the seasoning to your liking. And there it is, it's my red beans and rice. If you need the written recipe, it's on my website. My version of red beans and rice.
Water.
You ordered the rough fish?
Yeah, red beans. Wow, you got a lot of orders.
I do.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.
All right. I think you got a lot of orders.
Garlic Italian seasonings, like it.
Alright, we in the backyard today. Let's do pork chop today.
Welcome. Welcome to the track. Kod Testimonies. What we got here? Red beans and rice. Talpia. Red beans and rice.
I got some home to get today. So what we about to do? Pork chops. We're gonna put us on this radio.
And we're gonna be looking at some boxes and try to find Canelo. Okay, we got some mac and cheese. You know I like mac and cheese. Red beans and rice. And tilapia fish.
Hello, happy Father's Day. So we're going to be doing our reporting a little bit different today. Since it is Father's Day.
You know black women know how to cook.
Even though I cook none of this
Or Mexicans or Africans don't know what the hell they are.
All right. So we got some fish right here. We have some hot wings. Gonna get a nice burger, a hot dog. And before y'all come to me about these portions, you don't eat a whole lot, okay? Okay. A sausage. We got some southern style string beans right here. We have some macaroni and cheese.
Oh yeah.
Some buffalo chicken dip.
Mm.
Just slide it to the side. Some baked beans. Oh, we get rid of them. Hello, happy Father's Day.
Oh yeah. She got it going on over there. You know that big fat ass funky woman smells my food. You know she smelled my food with a fucking smoking ass. They start smoking in the fucking building. Nasty motherfucker.
And before y'all come to me about these portions, you don't eat a whole lot, okay?
Don't fit a normal rest heart rate is one really good ribs. Just add cola. My uncle had a house, and in his house he had a maid. We woke up the food on the table. We could make a mess, and somebody was there to clean up after us. That was big. But the intriguing thing about my uncle's house is that, as nice as it was, something was wrong with his plumbing, so we had to take a cold shower outside. We had to go up the hill to a water pump to get the water. Now, I'd never seen a water pump in my life, so he's showing me how to use it. He's just telling me to keep on pumping. So I'm pumping the water pump, and I'm pumping and I'm pumping and I'm pumping. About 5 to 10 minutes go by, no water's coming out. I just finally stopped pumping because I'm like, nigga, ain't no water coming out. And he's like, yo, you gotta keep on pumping. I'm like, what you mean? Ain't no water coming out. He said, you gotta keep on pumping because the moment you stop, the water that's coming up to the top is gonna go right back down. So I continue to pump. My hands are getting tired, but I'm starting to feel it to get a little bit more harder to pump. And I'm feeling the water rising up. He put the bucket of water that we had, he poured it inside the water pump. It started coming nonstop. We was filling up the jug of water to put inside the tub that I was taking a bath in outside. Then we would run back up there to get more water, and the water still flowing, still flowing. You gotta understand, delayed gratification. Any moment that I'd have stopped pumping that pump, the water would have not been flowing and it wouldn't be coming down. That's the same thing when you're trying to get to the bag. You have to put in that work. If he didn't put that water inside the water pump, then that water wouldn't have flowed the way it did. I learned a valuable lesson. You have to give in order to receive, and you have to put in the work. My uncle had a house, and in his house he had a maid.
Everybody, when you get older,
We could make a mess and somebody was there to
you
clean
got
up after us.
stories to tell.
Intriguing thing about my uncle's house is that, as nice as it was, something was wrong with the plumbing, so we had to take
Everybody want to be cheap and free. Everybody want to teach and preach somebody some shit after we have lost millions and millions of people to all the dope game. All right, I got my own shit.
It started coming nonstop. We was filling up the jug of water to put inside the tub that I was taking a bath in outside. Then we would run back up there to get more water, and the water still flowing, still flowing. You gotta understand, delayed gratification. Any moment that I'd have stopped pumping that pump, the water would have not been flowing, it wouldn't be coming down. It's the same thing when you're trying to get to the bag. You have to put in that work. If he didn't put that water inside the water pump, then that water wouldn't have flowed the way it did. I learned a valuable lesson. You have to get in order to receive.
Got Talpia. They really blacked it out. They really seasoned this motherfucker. I can't ask for nothing more.
A stack of cash catches the arresting officer's eye.
You know?
The officer pulls a large stack of $100 bills out of his pocket. The money is then placed on the trunk of the car.
My uncle had a house.
A stack of cash catches the arresting officer's eye. The officer pulls a large stack of $100 bills out of his pocket. The money is then placed on the trunk of the car.
Chester and Chester problem.
Immediately, Moncrief becomes focused on the cash, saying it's for his girlfriend to pay bills. The officer tosses the stack of bills onto his passenger seat and puts Moncrief in the back. But when they make it to the police station,
Alright, I'm gonna count your money in front of you, okay?
Moncrief grows very suspicious over the officer, Henry Chapman.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now Moncrief turns the tables and asks the female officer counting the money if she can search Officer Chapman.
How much money did you have on you? I'm asking. Sir, listen to me.
She's stealing money.
Moncrief is convinced that Officer Chapman has stolen some of his money. As other officers arrive, he demands that Officer Chapman be searched.
You can tell he got sick. He's sick. He just looked like one of them damn sick. What we doing, man? Music. Talpia. Canelo already fight. Doing some mac and cheese. Got some tilapia. Motherfucker, some women be so hungry they'll bang on the fucking wall. Oh my god. Something good. So we got tilapia fish and fish. Hold on. Oh my god, these clothes. Wait. What he got? Alright. Yeah, boy, we got some peppers in this motherfucker. Wow. Say hi. What's going on, brother? Can't just give anybody a
New got to be curled line is out. Moisturized.
All right, welcome back to the channel. Rolly Romero, the WBA world champion at 147 pound, two-time, he says three-time, but I know of at least two-time world champion, Rolly Romero. Gervonta Davis's win ain't like fine wine. Meanwhile, whoa, the rest of the boxing world it's just jacked up. Man, that fight was like a death blow to Turkey Al-Sheikh and those guys. Oh, let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, I am going to be gloating. And I'm only going to be gloating because, you know, I am so sick of this Turkey Al-Sheikh stuff. I was so sick of all of this talk about how they're taking over boxing. First of all, it was the Brits that were going to come over the United States and take over boxing. Now it's Turkey who's going to come over boxing, take over boxing. So, of course, I watched this debacle of a card, and the only bright spot on this card was Rolly Romero from the PBC. The only bright spot on that card was Rolly Romero from the PBC. How ironic is it that he was the one to beat Ryan Garcia? All week long, people had been asking, what fight do you think has the biggest chance of an upset? For me, going into it, the one that had the biggest chance for an upset was Teofimo Lopez and Arnold Barboza. However, Teo won that fight, and it didn't look bad in that fight, but man, these guys are snoozers. Like, man, they're over by whatever. Anyway, so then there was Devin. Fight was boring as hell. And then there was Ryan and Rolly. But God, anyway, I'm really happy for Rolly. It was a huge upset. So, you know, Vegas, those cats in Vegas and the gamblers took a bath on that fight. So, all around, man, just a huge upset. For the fight itself, Rolly Romero showed in that fight that he was a legitimate boxer, man. Like, he really had a set game plan for Ryan Garcia. He knew exactly how he wanted to approach him, and he dominated with a jab, a long, strong jab to the body, by the way. And Rolly Romero dropped him in, I think he dropped him in the second round, similar to the way that Devin Haney got dropped by Ryan Garcia. Oh, man, it then just went on boxing beautifully, you know. I don't think that fight was ever really at a level where Ryan did not look his best. Ryan didn't look good. But at the same time, I think that the rematch may wind up being the same thing. Because Gervonta Davis has said that that Rolly Romero is one of the, you know, is a very underrated puncher. Very underrated puncher. And so the rematch might wind up just being the same thing. But on the real, Ryan Garcia just did not look good. But my hat still goes off to Ryan Garcia because, you know, he admitted defeat. He didn't cry about it. He said, man, it's just the better man won. I didn't feel it tonight and all of that. Now, I don't want to be somebody to make an excuse for Ryan Garcia, but I am going to make an observation because I'm telling you, the only winner that took place last night, the only real winner, was Rolly Romero in the PBC, and I'll explain to you why. That's because all of the fights that they were trying to make around the Ryan Garcia Devin rematch, that's out the window. Teofimo Lopez and Devin, after the performances those guys put on, nobody wants. I'm not gonna want to see Teofimo fight Devin Haney. That crap is going to be so unreally overly technical. Everybody's there. Basically, it's going to be like a flinch fest. You know what I mean? It's going to be a fake fest. Like, nah, man, I'm okay, man. I'm okay with that matchup. Look, I used to be somebody that wanted to say, oh, I just always want to see the best fight the best, right? But there that there is something called matchmaking that you have to pay attention to, which is if two people are gonna fight, what is the fight gonna look like for the fans? Certain fights, you know, if this guy fights that guy's gonna be can't miss, right? No, it's Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. You have no idea what you're gonna get in that fight, except for more than likely it is going to be a 12-round stinker because these guys are both so busy trying to be Floyd Mayweather Jr., man. Like, man, no. Absolutely terrible matchup. So if you look at the matchmaking on it, do you know who these guys need to fight in order to have a match where the fight that you know is going to be exciting fight? They're going to have to fight Rolly Romero. They're going to have to fight Gervonta, or Gervonta Davis, obviously with the bigger money because he's always making the fights exciting. But it was just, there's no exciting matchups you can make with that combination of fighters. Absolutely not. Keyshawn Davis was there, and I mean, who do you want to see Keyshawn Davis fight? Keyshawn Davis.
Style or substance. Or here's another choice. Don't stop until you have everything. In the GMC Sierra Denali Ultimate, we are.
Keyshawn Davis fight.
I just want to thank God. I have so many kind of like worries. Like I said, when I put the music on, it subsides, but all my life, I gotta worry about keeping myself together. I don't want to eat to the point of gluttony. Yeah.
You want to see Keyshawn Davis fight Devin Haney? Can you imagine how much Devin Haney's going to be scooting around the ring with Keyshawn Davis? It's just such a bad look, man. It's just such a bad look and Ryan on the other other hand, would have been, of course, he brings the excitement to the fight, but he lost. So his fan base and all the people that would have supported Ryan Garcia, man, those dudes they're gone, man. Oh, the irony of all of this stuff, man. The PBC is looking shiny because they just snatched the belt. They took a PBC fighter over there, put him on that card as somebody who was going to be the one that was for sure going to lose, right? Barboza had a better chance against Tio. Jose Ramirez had a better chance against Devin. And I'm telling you, man, almost nobody gave Rolly Romero a chance. I'm not gonna say I didn't give him a chance. I didn't see how he could beat Ryan Garcia, but at least I did acknowledge that Phoenix the Assassin and Kamal Oz said no, they think he can win. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I know those guys really know boxing, so there's probably something I'm not seeing about Rolly Romero that they see, because clearly those guys know boxing, and they were very confident about the outcome of this. Anyway, I absolutely hope that this card furthers the demise of Turki Al-Sheikh and his boxing effort. Honestly, bro, it didn't look like any of those guys took any risk. Anybody really wanted to go out there and get anything done. I also believe that Turki Al-Sheikh is somewhat at fault for this because of that stupid way that he decided to set up that show in the middle of, basically on half side of the street in Times Square. Like, man, and then watch this. They go to Times Square, right? The fight's in Times Square. They said that you could walk by it. You should be able to see the fight as you go by. No, they walled the thing completely off. Nobody from outside could see inside. And then when they were panning the audience, when they panned the audience and the cameras during the presentation or during the pay-per-view, they were showing people cheering. All these people were from local boxing gyms. And guess what they did to them? They said they were going to give them free tickets to the event. When they got there, they didn't give them tickets to the event. They gave them tickets to a viewing area blocks away with soundless television screens. So the people you saw on TV, if you did watch it, they were like, hey, they were only there to have the camera pan by them and watch it on television. It wasn't even like they were standing next to the venue itself and they were like, oh, we're on the outside trying to get in. No, they were several blocks down, man. Look, this phoniness gotta stop. The phoniness just has to stop. I'm loving it though. Anyway, that's my take of the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.
Signs your car accident is worth major compensation.
Let's see what Canelo's doing.
Fights like this, I have a box. Well, there will always be. You know what I mean? Well, there will never be in UFC, there's basketball games like this. Hope Canelo wins the fight to watch. And yeah, absolutely. But there will always be fights like this. As long as they're two different people fight each other. And the thing is, if there's not, then there, you got people who call you cherry picking. The greatest example of that is Canelo never fighting with Andre. Canelo never wanted this. So Canelo had to fight with Laura when he was chasing Laura around and stuff like that. He was like, I don't want that fight anymore. So with Boo Andre, he kept saying, he's gonna be running, I don't want that fight. And it's like, yeah, you know he'll beat you because he's slick. It's like, no, I don't want this. I want to fight. Like, I don't want this product. But then that's considered a cherry pick. So if you know you gotta fight even these. You gotta have these fights because it's like, yo, have you ever fought somebody that makes things weird? We gotta see it. No boxing been better than UFC lately. Oh yeah, boxing is about to be the most important world, bro. Dude, look, watch, just let the war room work. I love you, boy. Watching the fights with my people drinking beer. MC, love your content, beer. Love you, brother. Love you, brother. Let me see. Hope Canelo wins this night. Yeah. I mean, you got it. I mean, these gonna happen, man. You just never really know. It's kind of like, you know, no one thought that Ryan versus Rolly would be that. Somebody was going to sleep that fight. You just knew that. Either Rolly is going to knock out Ryan and catch you, or Ryan was going to catch Rolly because of Rolly's fight. But no one thought it was going to be that, right? Nobody. So you just never know from fight to fight what can happen. It's like, dude, that wasn't the matchup, that wasn't the platform, that wasn't the promoters, that was how the fighters fought that night. That's all that. That's how the fight. That was just how the fighters fought that night. And it's like, you know, you throw in an alligator versus a hippopotamus, and you like, that is going down. And then they both just rub noses like, it's like, that was the last thing. Oh, let me see. Fights like this, I wish Ray Charles would. Fights like this, I wish. How was the New York card? Good.
I'm telling you, boy, they put a lot of seasoning
you know what
here.
it was? The New York card to me, Target Chicken for boxing. You never. He's definitely. I thank the boxing guys every day for Target Chicken being here. What that fight was how can I say it? It was ugly attractive. It was ugly attractive. It was like a Transformers movie. It was like Predator. It was AVP, Predator versus Alien. I mean, Alien versus Predator. It was AVP. That's what it was. Alien versus Predator. That's okay. It's like a bad movie, but I gotta watch it because it's Alien versus Predator. So you look at it, and the plot and everything is bad, but then when you see Alien versus Predator fight, you're like, man, I'm happy I was here. So what I mean by that is this. I saw Teofimo Lopez. Okay, so I saw that it was in Times Square, and I saw the people there. I saw Mike Tyson, I saw Shakur, I saw Keyshawn Davis. You know, I saw all these. They had Tupac as a ring person, you know, a ring boy. I guess you had Snoop Dogg and fake Hulk Hogan, you know, and then you saw Devin Haney's return, and it was a snooze fest, but it was his return. So it was like, okay, this is what we're going to get. And then you see Rolly beat Ryan over a 12-round decision, and it's like, it was so bizarre and wrong, but you saw it. It's like, but you were there. They got it a draw. Right? Oh no, they don't.
Okay.
some fat punch at 3 a.m. at the bar after 4 shots. That's what it was, bro. Trying to fake. That's exactly what my Murder Taliev most feared champs right now. Rolly learning a lot.
NBA on.
Everything. As long as Turkey on sheet, everything. Problem, and it might be the worst pay-per-view ever. Canelo versus Ricky. Well, the thing that I like that Canelo, the thing that I like that his excellency Turkey sheet, but I like that he's.
Come on, this fight must be boring as fuck.
So.
Let's see what these boys talking about.
Harry Massey, we know a thing or two about houses. We've been keeping homes passive.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Foodies Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with a gun. Listen.
Ryan Garcia, I'm putting him on here right now. Ryan Garcia, ain't know that. I gotta try to call this fight. I'm high anyway, so I ain't trying to get higher. Hey, check this out. Oh yeah, I gotta tell you. Oh my God, bro, you know what I hate? This ain't no shame to the dude. But I told him.
I want to know.
But I told him. He called me telling me something about
Let's
somebody
go with this one.
who fell out with me or whatever the reason. I don't give a damn. And he said he didn't know that me and this person had any issue. I was like, dude, I ain't really got no issue with this guy talking about. And I'm like, fam, the only reason we talking about this person is because you called me breaking his name. I don't even talk about this dude. You know, and come to find out, it was sheepdog. It's sheepdog. Come to find out, he told me, he was like, I was like, bro, I don't even talk about it. I ain't never this dude was a fan of mine.
I didn't realize how much love it was for me. I didn't know. I ain't never had a man that had a crush on me before, so it's the first time for everything. And he was like, yeah, man, I found out why he mad at you. I didn't care. He mad at you because you wouldn't come on this show. I said, what? Yeah, he said all the while, he felt like all these years he been supporting you, and he just wanted you to show you go on the show. I said, what? I can't
Burn down the building.
It felt too much like male groupies. So I felt so uncomfortable because I don't listen. I'm from Tampa, right? We don't believe in pulling no nigga dick. We don't pull no dick. Pulling dick is I ain't even gotta say no dick for that. That is we don't pull no dick. You don't do that. You gonna get your pound, yeah, what's up, big boy, everything good, coach and bam, and keep it moving. Well, you know, we may hang out, kick it, whatever, but it's gonna be mutual love and respect. We won't do no dick pulling. So he would pull him a dick so much. I was like, yeah, man, I ain't gonna go there. That shit just you know what I'm saying? I wasn't like Floyd. When the dude fell on his knees, and he was like, oh my God, I respected you. And Floyd was happy, and Floyd grabbed him by the hand, pulled him up, and looked at the lady, and looked at the girl. He said, yeah, these are things I do. He was happy and blushing. Like, no, I don't like that. I don't like dick pulling. I don't like that at all. So I came over there one time. So he hit me up. He said, man,
Kind of feel organic almond
man,
milk.
crazy.
Irresistibly. We just almonds, water, and salt.
Motorcycles are not invisible.
They can see that way the driver's seat while paying close attention.
I said, She Block got my phone number. If She Block wanted to talk to me, She Block know my number. There's a few people who have my personal number. She Block is one of them. Yeah, man. He said that she would call the show, but you ain't gonna let her talk. I say, you do know She Block got my phone number. For real? I ain't know she got your number. I said, yeah, Holly, man. I said, this shit ain't serious, man. Man, stop talking to me about this clown, man. I want to talk about this clown. I feel dumb even talking about this clown. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And this my partner. But me and the dude who called me, and him, all right, we cool. We me and him real cool, but he didn't know. I'm like, yeah, I ain't think about that shit, man. Yeah, when were you talking about that dude, fam? The only reason we talked about him because you called me about him, bringing him up to me. Yeah, man, I said, man, don't do that no more. Don't call me about it.
Waste the energy.
Don't call me about it. Empress Cinco, she said, what? The head Empress said this Cinco de Mayo weekend, these Mexicans turning up tonight. Yeah, they need to, because they didn't turn up last night. True. Hey, the Empress, what you say? You say these Mexicans, Cinco de Mayo weekend, these Mexicans turning up tonight? Yeah, they need to, because last night they damn sure ain't turned up. Ryan Garcia ain't turned up. Jose Ramirez ain't turned up. Ana Barbosa ain't turned up. Yeah, listen, they need to do something. For real though. True. Oh, that was a nice dog on full count. That full.
Anyway, I ain't trying to see this bullshit. What about some
Oh, that's a nice straight right
boxing? I mean basketball.
They were showing the dog on
UFC.
And what did say Joe say? He said, I hate that. I hate that coach. I can't accept a compliment. I can accept a compliment, but you know, when it comes to, you know, as a man, you don't want another man pulling you. You don't want that, dog. That's all I'm coming. Yeah, dog, you laying it on just a little too thick right now, dog.
You sound crazy.
You laying it on just.
Motherfucker, man. Is you watching live?
This time, Brown goes kind of out.
Big smiles. At the end of the term, I will be reducing the scholarship.
Job, I said. William Skull finally making his ring walk. Black gloves, gold, red. He got on black gloves, like red and gold trimming. White trunks. Cross like, what's up, family? Isaiah GQ, what's up? Yeah, he got that typical Cuban style. Yeah, these weird accounts is tripping me out.
Yeah, I guess coming on tomorrow. I mean, it's like waiting on paint to dry. It's no excitement. Boxing kind of fell off, bro. Not enough movement happening.
Which later leads to bigger events means fans. I mean, he technically did do an open event, which counterband Christian Bank, they brought in, 67,000 people, and clearly you saw how crazy that was. So, I mean, that was the outcome of that. So, stupid statement. The amount of Ryan had in his system did nothing. I mean, look, at the end of the day, what? I mean, look, at the end of the day,
Your life is your choice. So if you feel stuck, choose to get an accounting fundamental certificate from WG.
Rolly, so. Yeah, that was a good theory. Do you think Rolly sounds like Eric Cartman when he punches? He does do his little Yeah, I mean, you said bots are the best? Oh, man. Get them out of there, man. I'm not having it today. I'm not having it. Yo, we cannot let MMA guys see those last boxing fights. They would never stop roasting us. Henny was dead. Bro, it's already done. Don't worry, though. We'll get some good fights. But yeah, that was an L for boxing, bro. That was a rough one. And to be honest, I was extremely critical of Teofimo Lopez. And then I saw Devin's fight, and I was like, oh, okay, never mind. Then I saw how Ryan was kind of fighting. Which, don't get me wrong, I give Rolly the credit. But Ryan was just completely, like, shook. Like, he didn't really want to try. Maybe he was just afraid that he was going to get knocked out, so. Canelo Skull is happening right now. They're getting ready to walk in the ring as we speak. It's crazy to think Canelo's only 34. As long as he's been in boxing. Like, props to Canelo, man. Like, that is a very long, illustrious career. If you hate him or you love him, it doesn't matter. You have to respect him. So, all right. So William Skull is coming in the ring right now. That box is heated right now, man. It kind of feels good. Like, it just feels nice and calm. It feels like the ring mag. Oh, whoa. One of y'all, bot snuck in. That bot came here and he subscribed so he can put that link in. What the fuck? They are evolving. These bots are definitely like zombies. Like, the zombies are getting smarter. The zombies are able to open up doors. They're able to put the keys in the car and start to drive. What was that? A bot got through? Whoa, that's wild. But yeah, oh my God, they are subscribing. They are evolving. Yo, what the fuck? Oh my god. They're here. They're here. What is going on? The bots are like roaches?
Yep.
How are they getting in? They were actually subscribing to get in here?
Okay, this right here.
It's like, yo, I am like playing whack-a-mole right now. This is absolutely insane.
It happens to everybody. Okay, thank you for
I'm
showing me
reporting
this.
bots. I can't do this. This is absolutely insane. AI, yo, they are becoming AI. Yeah, there's AI bots. Anyways, I mean, it slowed them down a little bit, right? It's not as bad as before. So, but all right. So his first time Canelo's in Saudi Arabia. He's coming in the ring. Yeah, last night was very underwhelming. Like, that was pretty bad. Yo, good stream last night. I appreciate it, Crypto Chad. I wanted to go live earlier, but dude, last night wore me out. Like, these Saudi cars right now just haven't been hitting, to be honest. So I just decided to just come for the main event. So I wish Canelo would have been a little older when he fought Floyd. Yeah, I agree. I mean, but then guess what would have happened, Trent? Floyd would have been older. But I think you're saying like you wish Canelo was older in a way where Floyd and him had like a closer in age. I agree. You know, that's just one of those unfortunate things. Because I do feel like Canelo was inexperienced, but I'm not going to make that an excuse because also I think Floyd is just one of those absolutely masterful defensive fighters. And to be fair, with Floyd's case, he was out of his prime. You know, like Floyd was not a prime Floyd Mayweather.
It ain't too late for Floyd to fight Canelo again. If Crawford don't fight him.
And older, and he was in a weight class way bigger than he's really competed at. It's not really a 154 pounder at all. Hence why he went back down to 147, and he agreed to the catch weight at 152. So, but I respect Canelo for taking the fight. He learned a lot from that fight, and I think at the end of the day, it benefited the sport of boxing because it was a huge event. A lot of fans grew to become Canelo fans from it. A lot of people who didn't like Floyd respected him, more from it. And I think that, really, and I don't really want to put it in the same comparison, but I think Canelo fighting Crawford is his way of kind of going back in time and fighting essentially what you want. And I'm not saying Crawford is Floyd and Floyd is Crawford, but Canelo fighting Crawford would be the equivalent to a degree of like fighting a guy who's an elusive, slick defensive fighter, moved up multiple different weight classes. It isn't going to be in Canelo's favor of the weight classes that he's at, competing at, but it's kind of like his way of getting back to that Floyd Mayweather fight and showing, hey, look how much I improved. When a guy that is one of these pound for pound generational fighters as well, right? So, let's see. Make me a temp mod. I'll take care of bots. I think you just can't even escape it, bro. I think they're just gonna come. It is what it is.
You know
it's
what?
a lot better than what it was.
I'm not even fucking interested. Really, I'm not.
Skull may have Cuban revenge for Lara losing controversially.
I'm gonna get off of here.
Yeah, that was
lay down.
a fight where it could have definitely went in Lara's favor. So, but I just don't think William Skull. I hate to say it. I was doing some film study in the Vladimir Shishkin fight, and he just didn't really look like an elusive, slick fighter. He's an orthodox fighter, not a southpaw. I think Canelo has seen enough of this style to a certain degree. He doesn't really show crazy head movement, doesn't really show insane footwork. He's kind of slow, to be honest. He's kind of slow, methodical. His defense doesn't really seem superb. He doesn't really fit the top tier talent of Cuban fighters that I've seen as in the past, but I could be wrong, right? Styles make fights. He can rise to the occasion for this. Something could have been, something could have happened in that last fight, and that's the reason why he performed that way, something in life or maybe been injured. So regardless, we'll see tonight. Yeah, the bots are real, Ken. It's crazy, dude. It's just annoying. WWE boxing. It felt a little scripted a little bit last night in a way. I get it.
Definitely.
And the Chris Eubank and Conor Ben. Why is the crowd so small? It is pretty small, kind of empty. I mean,
Yep.
it is like 5 a.m. in the morning over there. So, do you really want to wake up 5 a.m. to go watch a fight like Canelo Skull? Get rid of turkeys from boxing. I mean, I don't want to be negative about it. There's some good things that each promoter does, but there's obviously bad things that some do, right? You know, some withhold certain fights being made. Some make only in-house fights. Some, you know, protect their assets and avoid risky fights, and then some do goofy, weird stuff. You know, but they all have done it. You know, so. If he would have been 27, I still think Floyd would have. I think Floyd. I might be just Floyd biased, and I'm okay with just admitting that. But you know, at a certain point, man, everything has to be calculated and risk. You know, because Floyd, like I said, Floyd was not in his prime when he fought Canelo. Like that was not a.
For the fat classic first-timers, they don't know that nearly half of all used cars have been in an accident. But Carfax shows how accidents impact price. Shop the all-new Carfax.com.
40, 45, 50.
Man, Canelo should knock him out in the first round and be done with it. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done, man. I'll see y'all later, man. It's the Trap Guy at 8. I'm full as fuck. I don't give a fuck about Canelo. And I don't give really a fuck about all this scripted boxing. I'm tired of the bullshit, man. They serving us the same shit and expecting a different result from us. We don't need to be put to this pressure. This is like for nerds. I don't even think it's for nerds. I don't even think it's for casuals. I think it's just for, I have no fucking idea. Sport of boxing is just garbage. Straight up garbage. So I'll let y'all later, man. I'm gonna lay my black ass down. I ate good, God is good. Listen to me some good fucking music and just watch my little shows, my personal shows that I watch, like traveling and I watch this guy, let me show you him. Well, I watch trucking shows too, wait a minute. Little Canelo in the ring. Who gives a fuck? I really don't care at this moment. I'm turned off. Let's go to one of the, excuse me, one of the shows that I watch. AB Camping Outdoors. This is one of the shows that I watch when I want to relax. AB Camping Outdoors videos. Him and his dog going up in the mountains. Yeah. 6 days ago. 4 days ago. Oh, his most recent video is not up right now, so we ain't gonna go to that, but it's, yeah. His name is, where's it at? Shit. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he goes outside and goes camping. It might be boring to some people, but to me it's not. He travels with him and his dog, and he goes and visits dangerous places and tests his limits, camping by himself, and just sitting, setting up tents and exploring them. I would never want to be dealing with them type of weather conditions. He cooks, has him a nice cigar, drinks a little something, and cigar talk. And then he packs up and goes somewhere else. It's boring as fuck, but You're slipping in and out of sleep. That shit's fire. Then I look at, let me see, I got some other shit I look at. So y'all ain't gotta worry about what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, let's go see South Park. Let's see a South Park. I might say,
Hey, with alcohol. You never know. You never know Oakland streets, bro. William Scott might just land some shit that Canelo don't see.
okay,
And if
he
you
can
drink
keep
every
me up.
single day at 35 years old, Lord knows what you can't see. So I hope that William Scott wins. I don't give a fuck about Buddy. I mean, I don't like Buddy. You too cool with your curse, so I'm petty like that. You know, my wife said, she said, you look at everything like a gang mentality. If he cool with him, then you don't like him. Guilty by association. Somebody type up guilty by association. That is a rule that I live by. Even with my own family. If you cool with him, I can't be cool with you. And I will cut you the fuck off, delete you off my phone, everything. You will never see me again in your life. You are dead to me, you know. Guilty by association. That's just a rule that I live by. I can't rock with you if you talk to somebody who I'm an enemy with. I can't do that.
Your enemy is my enemy.
I'm gonna make shirts. Did this go quit sparring? Mr. Mata, did he? Okay. Kill Sasha. I seen that. All right, here we go. Okay, Michael Buffer announcing these, man. But I don't know about when it's going to quit sparring, though. I never heard that, bro. I never heard it, but thank you for telling me. I didn't hear that rumor. The power of association is a B word. Yeah. If you cool with somebody who I'm not cool with, me and you are not cool. I can't rock with you if you cool with somebody who I don't fuck with. That's just a rule that I live by. Even with my own family. And some of my family probably watching right now. Like, man, I can't, you will never be, you will never come over. You'll never meet my kids. It's on site still for the rest of my life. Y'all could drink every day. You know what I'm saying? Struggle to pay your rent. You know what I mean? You know the old me. You don't know this me. I have money. You don't. You know what I mean? You're sad. You live a sad life. I don't. I'm happy. You're not. You know what I'm saying? So all my family who watch me. And it's on site. And I will stay in shape for the rest of my life, knowing that I may see you. You know, I might just come across you. And it's going to be strobe lights. Strobe lights. You go to the club, you see a strobe light, blink, 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 blink. That's going to be me just lighting your ass up. You're going to be, oh shit, strobe light time. It's time for the strobe light. You know? All right, here we go. William Skull. William Skull is in the building. He got like 4 fans. Look like them his cousins. And here we go. Canelo Alvarez is getting announced. This is a fake undisputed fight. Yeah. Take over everything. You can relate. It's okay. Canelo better stop this guy. Baltimore D1 Ravens. You better stop him. If you don't stop William Skull, shit, it's gonna look bad. Canelo look like he ain't shape though. He said there's 10 Mexicans in there. And they're all on Canelo's team. Ain't no Mexicans in that crowd. But Canelo sold his soul to Saudi.
5 a.m. in the morning, fighting in another country. This nigga do whatever he want to do, Canelo. He done came over to the blacks, he done went to the Saudis, he done went to the white boys. This motherfucker be like boss bully in the whole industry.
Let's go, Canelo. Show Bud Crawford what you about to do to him. I want Canelo to beat up this dude so bad that Bud Crawford just says, you know what? I'm not signing up for that.
Yeah, Bud should fight Rolling. No.
Here we go. It looked like William Skull is about 2 weight classes bigger than Canelo. Perhaps another upset tonight. I would love to see Canelo get slapped. Because then my live stream does good. People are going to go back and see how I reacted to this shit. That's how
Bud should fight Timothy Lopez.
Yeah, the announcer just said it. This William Skull is very unknown. But it be the unknown motherfuckers who will do that to you. Ariana Hall, what's up? It's good to see you in the building.
Canelo having an excuse.
Yeah, good to see y'all in the building. All right, here we go.
He
Round
was
number 1.
for the
The
money.
center of the ring. Canelo Alvarez trying to feint. William Skull looks like he at 175 naturally. He a big dude. And Skull on the back foot. Canelo is trying to walk towards him with some little feints. And William Skull throws a jab. Canelo is not biting on nothing. Canelo wants to impress because he in Saudi. Because he in Saudi, he want to show Saudi how he get on. You know, so we shall see.
try, he's moving with him. Williams Skull, they both just kind of, get the feel for each other's size. Skull get low, throws a jab. Canelo walking towards him, just kind of, slick walking towards him. They both being real smooth. 1-1-2 for Canelo. Nothing. Skull throws a jab. Canelo walking forward. Skull got a bogus ass jab. He throw his jab like this, the true bow and arrow jab. Skull was popping. Skull got his hand up here where he jabbed it. He got his hand right here, he jabbed it. Skull got a high guard. I see, based off what I'm looking at, I think Canelo should get him. Based off his movements and his mannerisms and shit. Canelo throws a big overhand to it. Lands nothing. Canelo looks slow. I bet you Crawford is watching like, damn, he look kind of slow. 1-1-2 for Mr. Williams Skull, nothing. Canelo on his toes, dancing around the ring, back to the center of the ring. Canelo marching forward. Skull is very relaxed. That's one thing I'm noticing right away. Skull is not jittery. He's very, very, like he's been here 100 million times. He has a long amateur career, so nothing is gonna, impress him. Skull on the back foot, just kind of being smooth shit. Canelo walking towards him. Skull just kind of utilizing the ring, but not running. Now he goes southpaw, back to orthodox. Skull is just trying to, just kind of get a screen for Canelo, how he move and shit. Now Skull looks like he's trying to, turn up his energy, throws a jab, nothing. Canelo not really throwing. He just walking towards Skull. Skull on the back foot, just kind of waiting. And Canelo just waiting on him. Nobody is throwing shit. And Canelo throws a hook to the body, misses. It's the unknown factor with this shit because nobody knows what Williams Skull even does. Canelo ain't got much footage on the man. A lot of his fights was in Cuba, so we don't really know what he got. We don't know what Williams Skull got. Canelo's just trying to, keep a high guard and just watch what he do. Canelo's a veteran. You're not gonna surprise Canelo with shit, but he still gotta see it in real time. You can know what a guy's gonna do and still can't stop it. Like Devin and Ryan, shit like that. And Williams Skull they are not throwing nothing. Both guys are just kind of, moving, and that's the bell. Round 1 went to nobody. I give that round to nobody. I'll give it to Canelo because he did A side, so they're gonna give it to him anyway. 1-0 Canelo. That's what I said. Nobody threw shit. Canelo parties like a rock star. Get them likes up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, Canelo parties like it's 1999. That's how he parties. He drink. Canelo the type to drink some beer and then drink tequila in the other hand. Like he got a beer and a tequila shot and that's Canelo. Let's fucking party. That's how he done. He looked like he's trying to read that Cuban style. Ricky the Great, the last Cuban that Canelo Alvarez fought was Edislan de Lara. He lost that fight. Southpaw, 154 back in 2014. Yeah. Round 1 was weak. I agree with you, Baltimore. Nobody threw shit. It was like 5 punches thrown on some Devin Haney shit. How much Williams Skull supposed to take it from the champ like that? The first round, they never going crazy. So, we shall see. Here we go, round number 2. Canelo walking towards the man. Williams Skull on the back foot. Canelo's just trying to show his presence to him. Stay right in front of him. Williams Skull is, skipping around the ring. He's trying to make Canelo bite on the feint, and Canelo's not doing that. Williams Skull throws 2 jabs, and he lands on Canelo. He popped Canelo head back with a pop. Good double jab, bro. If Canelo loses, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad if he loses. And Canelo just kind of walking towards. Williams Skull is doing too much movement. He's moving too much. He's just trying to, he's nervous. Body shot, hook to the head for Canelo. Jab for Williams Skull. Skull gets low. Triple jab for Williams Skull. Canelo walking towards the man. And Canelo just steady, real calm, but throws a looping left hook and misses everything. And Williams Skull just almost dropped to himself with an arm step. Jab to the body for Williams Skull. Skull with another jab. Gets low. High guard. 1-1-2 to the body for Williams Skull. Nothing. Skull switches to southpaw and switches right back to orthodox. Why y'all switch southpaw if they just gonna switch back? You know what I mean? Double jab for Canelo and they clinch up. Super clinching up for Williams Skull.
William Skull trying to buy some fame. He's trying to get low. Jab for William Skull. Canelo just not doing shit. Canelo just trying to walk forward and just kind of catching the shots. Catching them, but you're not throwing back. William Skull just jab for William Skull. Canelo throws a 2 and missed everything. Canelo threw a looping 2 and missed everything, but Skull popped his head back. Skull looked like he really creative, but Canelo don't know what to expect. Canelo's just like, what the fuck is you doing? Skull is like doing this, he doing this, he doing this. He's just trying to give Canelo different looks, so Canelo don't read his style immediately. Skull is steady on the back foot though. The story of the fight has been Canelo look marching forward. Skull just skipping around the ring, and he did land a couple times in this round. Skull on his toes. It's almost like he fears Canelo's power, but you gotta throw, bro. You gotta throw. I don't give a fuck how much you feel it, man. It's a fight. You gotta punch to win. Don't be Devin yesterday. Now William Skull back to orthodox. Jab to the body for William Skull. Canelo just trying to. Canelo feels he's stronger than he is. Maybe Canelo just wants to feel the power and know when to start walking towards him, walk him down type shit. Jab for William Skull. Canelo just steady walking towards the man. It took jab to the body, 2 to the body, and a hook to the body for Canelo. That's the end of the round. This fight is interesting. You know what? Yeah. Without any co-host, nah, man, my co-host is dope, man. She's super cool. She just not here right now. It's okay. The Gabby Boxing, she's dope, man. I'm not gonna. I mean, you're not gonna. She cool, bro. And based off your name, I see what type of time you on, bro. But I'm gonna let you live. But nah, bro. Co-host is dope. He said, filling it out. Yeah. The fight is interesting. Canelo is showing that he might not. Canelo might be playing us in a bad way. He's not throwing because maybe he don't know what to throw. At a certain age, your body does not agree with what your head is thinking. Young Canelo, a lot of combinations. Boom, boom, double up on the hook. Now, Canelo nowadays, let me just try to catch, boom, and count it. You never know. Is Canelo washed up? Judging by his hairline being back here, he might be. 1-2 for William Skull immediately. William Skull throws a 1-2 and lands on Canelo's face. William Skull open that round, saying, boom, get your ass back. And Canelo's like, I ain't bad. Canelo just walking towards him. Canelo does know how to cut off the ring. Canelo is cutting off the ring really good. Canelo is a veteran. He's seen this before, so yeah. Hook to the lip for Canelo. William Skull goes southpaw, goes right back to orthodox. Skull on his toes. Canelo walking towards him. Jab for William Skull. Skull marches to the center of the ring. Hook for Canelo. Skull caught it. Like, nope, not today, bro. 1-2 to the body for William Skull. Canelo is it looks like Canelo is having a hard time getting a rhythm. He's just trying to look for shots and, you know what I'm saying? Jab to the stomach for William Skull. And Canelo ain't doing shit. And I heard the announcers licking Canelo balls. Canelo is not doing nothing like they saying. I don't trust announcers on broadcast teams because they don't know shit. But if they do know shit, they paid to not say nothing. And Canelo just walking towards man, jab for William Skull. There you go. Come on, bro. Matter of fact, now I'm rooting for William Skull. Hook to the liver for Canelo. Canelo is relying on that liver shot, and you're not going to drop him one shot at a time, bro. 1-2 for William Skull. Jab for William Skull. William Skull is turning up a little bit. He letting his hands go a little bit. Every time Canelo penetrates the rope and go for that bomb, Skull say nope. He gets slapped right up out of it. William Skull, from what I see, has great footwork. He has really good footwork, William Skull. I'm not talking about Lomachenko, you know what I'm saying, Matrix, pivot footwork. I'm talking about knowing where to be when Canelo is stepping towards him. That's a form of footwork. Knowing where to position yourself when Buddy's stepping towards you. William Skull in the corner, Canelo just trying to walk towards him and pin him against the ropes. When your best bet is to pin somebody on the ropes, you ain't got shit. Canelo trying to corner him and just let off on him in the corner. That's stupid. Canelo throws a feint. William Skull on the back foot. Feint for William Skull. Feint again. Now he goes southpaw. Back to orthodox. Jab. William Skull
doing me some. He not just throwing shit out there. Everything he throw, he want Canelo to let him know he right there. He not being a hoe. You know what I mean? He's here to try to do something. You know, but I want to see him get touched and tested. You can only tell who a fighter is when they get tested, like, you know, get hit. Both guys, and that's the round. Both guys ain't really doing much. But it looked like William Skull came to, you know, do something. And they're talking to Dimitri Bivol, Canelo Alvarez's biological father. Tap in to the co-host, McGavin CB. Yeah, there you go. Matter of fact, yeah, subscribe to the co-host, McGavin CB. She's super dope. Yeah, subscribe to McGavin Boxing. My co-host, she's not here right now, though. Turkey already has the scorecards for that. Yeah, you're right. Canelo gonna give Team Crawford anything to download. You know what, Mr. James Valdez? That's a good point too. It's a good point, but at the same time, he gotta win this fight. I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, he has to beat William Skull, bro. Otherwise, he don't even get to Crawford. Crawford right there, bro. He watches shit. You know, he watching, but you still gotta beat Skull. That was a long ass first round. That wasn't no first round. 3-0 Skull. Damn. He said Canelo not looking good. He drank. Here we go. Round number 4, I believe. Is this 4? Round number 4. William Skull throwing the jab. Now he's doing his little crawl where he get low, he trying to crawl, and then she's trying to pop jabs and get low and pop jabs and get low, and he's just trying to make Canelo see different looks. Jab for William Skull, he popped Canelo head back with that one. Canelo walking said, Canelo just walking like, yo, let me see what you got. I don't know if this is some type of game plan from Canelo, but it's kind of stupid. Canelo Alvarez needs to get going, bro. It's your first time in Saudi Arabia. What the fuck is you doing? Canelo walking towards him, Skull kind of circling the ring, on his toes, but he not doing shit. Both of these guys ain't really doing shit. Canelo, man, get your, hold on. Yo, moderators, man, block that damn, what do you call it? Those bots. Jab to the body for Mr. William Skull. Canelo on the move going forward. Southpaw, check out what Timothy Bradley said about Friday Night Card. I'll check it out, bro, but right now I'm calling a fight, bro. How you gonna tell me to do something in the middle of me watching a fight, bro? Matter of fact, I'm not gonna block you, bro, but you're gonna be on a timeout for 86,000 seconds. How you gonna tell me to do some shit when I'm calling a fight? Fucking whoopie. Alright, here we go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna block your ass, bro. Man, I don't even see you. What you talking about? Check out the fight. Check out what Tim. How the fuck am I checking out when it's calling the fight? You dumb motherfucker. Alright, here we go. Canelo Alvarez walking towards the man. Skull trying to buy some space against the ropes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Buddy stupid as hell. Dumb man. Skull throws a feint. Skull is punching the air. He's like throwing shots at the air, knowing that he's not gonna even touch Canelo. And Canelo throws a right hook and lands nothing. Canelo is taking time to get started on anything. Like he can't find his rhythm. I think that, you know what I think? From what it's looking like, I think that William Skull's movement and him making Canelo not plant his feet, that's making Canelo gun shy. Canelo is a power guy. Everything Canelo throw has to have his feet under him. You know what I mean? He has to plant and then wow. You know what I mean? So because William Skull is moving, Canelo got to get set, and he can't throw when he's
called a fight for fighting.
So I think William Skull has studied Canelo. He got a good game plan. Is he losing a fight on the scorecard? He might be because he's the B side. But is he doing bad? No. Skull doing good. He's landing the right hand on Canelo. Skull is doing kind of good right now. He has a game plan to win the fight. And Skull on his toes, and Canelo ain't throwing shit. Canelo just walking towards him. Maybe Canelo knows that the scorecards, that that's the round. Maybe Canelo knows that the scorecards are going to be his favor. But Canelo ain't doing a damn thing. Canelo, like, he ain't doing shit. Canelo is not doing anything.
He ain't show up to go to work.
Right, buddy. Yeah, well, buddy talking about, yo, check out how the fuck you gonna check it out when I'm watching the fight, you stupid ass. Dumb as hell, bro. That's the most matter. I forgot what his name was, bro, but if I see him again, I'm gonna block his ass. He's talking about, how you gonna tell me to do some shit when I'm calling a fight for the... That's the internet for you, bro. Watching this, I currently see Javante is one entertaining fighters. You might need to disagree, but anyway, is entertaining as well. Anyway, it's entertaining. I'm not this. He fight tomorrow. I'm gonna do that live too. When you bang bam, you know, yo, Mr. Joe Smith. Anybody finds their that's your version of entertaining. I think they're all entertaining in their own way. You know, they're all entertaining. Here we go. Round number, I think this is 5 or 6. He said, "Would you spar Bill Haney?" Absolutely, Bill Haney don't want no smoke. All right, round number 5. Jab for William Skull. Canelo just keeps walking towards him like this, like he has no fear of William Skull. Or he's trying to make him think he has no fear of him. Well, he must not have no fear because Canelo's steady walking towards him. Skull is on his toes, and Canelo's like, "What are you doing, bro? Come on, let's fight." Canelo wants to trade, and Skull is just trying to, you know, be slick and show how slick he is. And I think that's stupid. Jab for William Skull.
He's winning.
He got the little jab, and he put it back in the chamber, and he pops it again. Williams 1-1-2 for William Skull. Lands nothing. Canelo rolled with it. Canelo still in Canelo on the front. On the front foot, watching forward. William Skull circling the ring, and Canelo ain't throwing shit. He's not even throwing nothing. He's just walking towards him, following him. Stupid. He cutting him off, but not throwing. And William Skull on his toes. Canelo just trying to pin him. But hey, what I said earlier, because Canelo can't plant his feet, he can't throw. Canelo is a flat-footed fighter. Flat-footed meaning he can't
fighter, like all the rest of them. Hispanics.
And Skull is not letting him do that. That's why
He fighting flat-footed.
Skull is just dancing, he on his toes, but Skull got to throw back too, but he's not really throwing shit. It's a really low output. 1, 2, 3 for Canelo. I think the 3 landed. Jack for William Skull. They got to turn this off, bro. Both corners got, pick it up, bro. You got to win the fight. What is y'all doing? Turkey out of Shiki looks underwhelmed. And William Skull, it looks like he knows what he's doing, but I don't think this game plan is going to work on the scorecards against Canelo. You're not going to beat Canelo doing this shit. 1-1-2 to the body for Canelo. Center of the ring. William Skull in the center of the ring, just kind of giving a feint, pops the jab at Canelo. Gets low, throws the feint. 1-2 to the body for William Skull. Canelo walking towards him. Skull on the back foot. Skull is fighting. I mean, come on, you gotta fight, dog. 1-2 for William Skull. Or should I say 2-1 for William Skull? And Canelo just walking towards him and not throwing shit. Skull is just on his fight. Jab for William Skull. You gotta do something, bro, because you looking stupid right now, bro. Both of y'all. How the fuck is this an undisputed fight? Y'all looking dumb. Jab to the body for Mr. William Skull. And that's the round, man. That shit crazy. Turkey a la freaky. Canelo is old and injured. I like that. Another boring fight. I like y'all comments. Man. Y'all got some good comments, and I agree with everybody. I think what Canelo got to do, hey, yo, Oakland Streets, bro, you got to go, bro, because you on some dumb shit. You want to be my friend. I'm not nobody's friend in the comment section, bro. You want to talk to me like a hoe, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you like Southpaw TV, right? Like, on some old freaky dicky ass shit. I'm not your friend. Oh, they're showing nice uppercut from Mr. William Skull. I didn't see that. The angle they showed it. They're showing the replay. Skull said, whoop, bang. And Canelo threw a body shot, and they caught William Skull. Best 2 punches of the fight. He said, this is a money grab for Turkey. It might be, man. Canelo sold his soul, bro. Canelo sold his soul, most definitely. Turkey gonna go broke higher in these track stars. Man, good comment right here. And Canelo is going forward. William Skull on the back foot, circling the ring, and these guys gotta turn. What is it, round 6? The fight is halfway done, and these guys ain't doing shit.
Supposed to be up here any fucking
Canelo Alvarez, he looks like he's gassed, and he's not even throwing. William Skull pops the jab. 1-2 for William Skull, and he landed on Canelo. Good shit, bro. He landed on Canelo with that, with the 1-2. 1-2 divide for Canelo, nothing. William Skull landed a big shot on Canelo, and Canelo ate it. Living shot for Canelo. He did not land up with his goal. Jab for skull. Canelo is gonna start saying, yo, man, this motherfucker kind of beat me on point. To me, William Skull might be up point-wise. Nice left hook for William Skull in the quarter. Canelo ate that. Yo, Canelo Alvarez, to me, look washed up, bro. He don't look like Canelo to be motherfucking playing. Canelo Alvarez don't even look like Canelo no more. He looked like a shell of himself. This is not the Canelo that beat.
This is what happened with Mike Tyson when he went over to Japan.
I don't know who the fuck is this.
Where he partied so much
Willis Skull throws the left hook, he
that
missed.
he couldn't fucking
Canelo's still on
fight.
the front foot, trying to walk towards him. Skull is skipping around the ring.
And then it's 5
Skull
in
is
the
just
morning.
steady skipping. Just skip, and Canelo just following him.
It might
Nice
be
left
a
hook for Canelo.
Tokyo.
Skull throws the jab, pops Canelo head back. Jab for Willis Skull, jab for Canelo. Double up on the jab for Willis Skull. He caught Canelo with 2 jabs. And Canelo got to answer back, bro. Come on, Canelo, bro. I'm actually bullied for the guy.
He's not gonna give Crawford the fight.
In the body work that he used to do and shit back in the day. He used to good low and dick to the body. He's not doing that shit. Canelo skipping forward. Skull just circling the ring the whole time. He's trying to make Canelo not plant his feet. Center of the ring for Skull. Skull get low, he put a throw. Watch. Every time he get low, he pop up a song. Nice jab for Skull. Skull throws one shot at a time. And you're not gonna beat Canelo doing that. You gotta throw 2, 3, 4 at a time. Even Munguia threw 2, 3, 4 at a time. Canelo he cut them off, but he's not throwing. And Willis Skull in the corner, just low. Nice jab for Skull, nice jab for Canelo. Skull get low again. Jab for Willis Skull, caught Canelo with that one. David over everybody, I like that. And Mr. Skull is just 1-1-2 somebody for Canelo, he missed. And Skull said, where you throwing at? But hey, you can't taunt somebody if you're not throwing shit back. Skull is trying to taunt Canelo, but he's not throwing. That's the round. I think Canelo's looking for a big knockout, but he's not finding a setup. You know what, Mr. Whatever your name is? Skull got the right game plan on making Canelo not play his feet. Canelo is a flat-footed fighter. He got to plant them feet to let off some shit. But since Willis Skull is on a move, Canelo has to, follow him. And you can't throw a punch when you walk in. You can't. Who box right here? Anybody box? You can't punch hard when you walk in. You got to plant your shit and, you know what I'm saying, put something on it. Even if it's a hook, even if it's a straight two, you got to plant your shit. You can't punch in the air. You're not going to have nothing on that motherfucker, man. Skull know that. He has the right game plan, but at the same time, he gotta let some go. He gotta unload his offense more. Let his hands go a little bit. Not let him go wild, but just double up on shit. He throw one shot at a time. He pop, get back on the move. Pop, get back on the move. You gotta double up, triple up. Here we go. Round number. Screw Canelo. Oh man, Israel, man, you funny. Here we go. We in round number. This is round number 7. Round number 7, same story of the fight. Williams Skull on the move, and Canelo is hunting him down, but he is not throwing. This is a very underwhelming fight for Canelo. He is not impressing nobody with this fight. And I think that if Canelo wants to get something going, he needs to go on the attack. Dr. Goy, what up, bro? The alcohol is... Thank you on the cash app, Dr. Goy. He said the alcohol is showing up in Canelo, and Dr. Goy, you are right. Canelo drink too much. Double up on a jab for William Skull. Canelo is looking for him, but he not throwing shit. Canelo looks washed up. Canelo is not even throwing, but he looking like he want to throw. And they clinch up, and William Skull does a little shoe shine, and they clinch up. And Canelo walking towards the man. William Skull is on his toes. He's showing he in great shape, but great shape don't win boxing matches. Punches win boxing matches. Yo, nice 1-2 for Mr. William Skull. Canelo answered back with a hook. Jab for Skull. And William Skull is on a back foot, just skipping. Liver shot for Canelo, uppercut for William Skull. He didn't land it. He said, Benenberger smokes out. Better beat it. This is why Canelo don't want to fight David. Yo, nice 1-2 for Mr. William Skull. And he snapped Canelo's head back. Like he snapped this shit like to the side.
Alvarez could take some shit. William Skull just boom, and Canelo shit just like ricochet. And William Skull is steady on the move, just skipping around the ring. And Canelo gotta get something going, man. Canelo is not throwing. He's not throwing nothing. He's just following him, but not throwing shit. 1-2 for William Skull. Now William Skull stayed put. Nope, he back on his fight. The story of the fight is William Skull on his fight, and Canelo is trying to chase him down now. Yo, nice left hook for William Skull, and he snapped Canelo head back again. William Skull is landing some shit on Canelo now. Maybe this was the game plan. Maybe enough with round 7. Second half of the fight, man, you gotta turn some shit up, bro. Canelo gotta get going, bro. He's just trying to look for him, and Skull is not letting him plant his feet. Skull need to stop skipping around, bro. Man, you gotta bite down on that motherfucking mouthpiece and fight. You moving too much, bro. You gotta bite down. I say Skull is winning your FT, whatever your name is. I say that too, bro. As right now, Skull is winning the fight. Skull won the last 2 rounds, and he won this one. That's the round. I give this round to Skull clearly. He checked Canelo, 1-2 Canelo, good jabs, no body work, but nevertheless, he's shooting to the head. Canelo ain't got no body work. Skull got no body work. They playing tit for tat on headshots. Good shit. The Gold Max showing the Cuban flag. That's what's up. Corner got no answer. Eddie Reynoso is garbage, bro. I don't give a fuck if he got Canelo. Just because you got that one superstar don't make you a good fucking trainer. Bill Haney, he got Devin. Who else he got? Anybody know? Eddie Reynoso got Oscar Valdez, but Oscar Valdez was Oscar Valdez before Reynoso. Who else he got? Eddie Reynoso was garbage. They show on the replay. Skull throws a 2. Good body shot. Nice uppercut for William Skull. Couple of good replays. We are round number 8. Give me thumbs up. Thumbs up. Yeah, Reynoso trash, bro. Here we go. And Canelo is walking towards the man. Skull on his toes. Canelo looks like he want to get going, man, but Skull is not letting him. Skull is on the back foot. Nice jab for Skull. And Canelo got him on the ropes. He's trying to work the body. Skull got right up out of there. None of that shit. Skull on his toes. Nice hook for Canelo. 1-2 for 1-2. Now it looks like they turning it up a little bit. 1-1-2 for Canelo. He missed everything. Skull back to the center of the ring. Jab for Skull. Canelo trying to walk forward, trying to find something. Get low, find something. Jab for Skull. Jab for Skull. Canelo trying to walk towards him, trying to look for an opening. Canelo wants the hook. Canelo is trying to do just like I told y'all. And William Skull is just double up on the jab for William Skull. 1-2. Nice uppercut for William Skull, but he missed it. You trying to take Canelo head off with that. And Canelo is crying to the ref, and that is not a good sign, man. Whenever somebody cries to the ref, like Gervonta was crying to the ref, that's not a good sign. Yo, nice hook for Canelo. Finally lands a hook on his chin. Whenever somebody cries to the ref, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign, man. Like, the ref can't save you. Yeah, yo, I got y'all in the comments. Hold on, I'm trying to. Yeah, for William Skull. Hey, William Skull at this moment is winning the fight. At this particular moment, William Skull is up. I don't give a damn what y'all say in the comments. He doing too much running. 1-2 for Skull, lands nothing. Canelo trying to walk towards him, but he not throwing. He just trying to get close. Canelo, left hook for William Skull. Canelo walking towards him. Canelo just trying to find him. Canelo wants him to stay put, and William Skull is not staying put. Canelo does a good job of cutting him off. And William Skull just circling the ring. He never stopped. He's circling the ring. Canelo feints a jab. William Skull just on his toes. 2-1 for William Skull, lands nothing. Canelo Alvarez trying to cut him off. William Skull circling to his left. William Skull never stopped moving, but man, he gotta plant that. He gotta plant his feet, man. He gotta plant his motherfucking feet. And Canelo just trying to walk towards him, and William Skull never stopped moving. He just steady walking. Yeah, bro. Jab for Skull, nothing. Nobody's throwing right now. I'm not saying no punches punches because they're not throwing. Jab for William Skull, jab for Canelo. And Canelo's getting frustrated. He's like, man, come on, let's fight. Canelo wants to fight, and Skull wants to run around the ring. Man, get your bitch ass somebody with that shit. Bang. Jab, and that's the round. Man, let me get to some of your comments. I seen y'all. Hold up. Toyota College, she said, greetings, Southpaw. Even though this fight with the eight fighter as Canelo, nobody has that hustle in there because they got that turkey, man. They fight for money now, not for this. You know what, Mr. Toyota College? You are absolutely right. I love that comment. Storm Rain say, yeah, Chris Mannix ain't no fucking boxing. 69-64, is that what you got it? Those burritos are getting to Canelo. Damn. They got Canelo up. There's no way he's winning more rounds. I think Skull winning the fight, but Canelo's going to always win in the scorecards. Great job, Southpaw, you man. Thank you. Tell me something that I don't know. I know I'm the man. I've been the man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just playing with you. Canelo is scrambled eggs and disappointment. Damn, scrambled eggs, huh? Crying to the ref like LeBron. You're right. Skull is worse than Shakur. I'm subscribed. I haven't been getting notifications. Click the bell, my Rios. Yo, Rios, click the bell, bro. Click the bell, Rios. And the referee is giving him a pep talk. The referee just told both guys something. I don't know what he told them. Both falling asleep.
Maybe I'm drinking poison.
Oh, the referee told them they gotta fight. The referee told Canelo and Skull, he goes, hey, y'all gotta fight. Stop that bullshit. Let's turn it up. Yo, nice jab for Canelo. Finally, Canelo lands a nice snapping jab. He snapped William Skull head back and looked like Canelo trying to turn it up. 1-2 to the body for Canelo. And they call a timeout. And they're gonna call Canelo for a low blow. The ref is telling Canelo keep him up. He gave William Skull a low blow, and they back fighting. All right, here we go. It looked like they trying to turn it up, but man, nothing. William Skull just trying to feint. He's trying to give Canelo a frame to where he react and comment. Jab for William Skull. William Skull is just, he doing too much motherfucking moving, man. He gotta stop moving. Canelo trying to throw a body shot. Liver shot for Canelo. 1-2 for William Skull. Jab for Skull. Skull getting low, just trying to bite. Jab for Skull. Canelo walking forward. 1-2 for Skull. Lands on Canelo. Canelo got a chin. Skull on the bike again. Skull doing too much fucking running. Liver shot for Canelo, nothing. William Skull just skipping around the ring like a hoe. I don't like William Skull's style, man. You gotta fight at some point, bro. I can understand moving, but you gotta fight, bro. You still gotta win the fucking fight. We in round number 8. No, we in round number 9, bro. And Skull is, you're not gonna win a fight like this. You're not gonna win a fight like this. Jab for William Skull. 1-2 for William Skull. He landed on Canelo's face. Good shot for Skull. That was the best punch of the fight for Skull. Liver shot for Canelo. Skull goes back to the center of the ring. He taunting Canelo, but all that don't mean shit. William Skull, jab for Skull, body shot for Canelo, and now Skull is crying to the ref. That was not a ball shot. Canelo hit his belly button. William Skull crying like a hoe. Canelo does hate movers. Well, man, yo, nice jab for Canelo Alvarez. He caught William Skull on the end of it, but not too much on it. Jab for Skull. 1-2 for Skull. Lands on Canelo. Good punch for William Skull. He said, boom, get your ass back. Canelo got a chin. Jab for Skull. Skull on a bike. He just moving and shit, man. Canelo throws a jab and lands on Skull. He throws a 2 and then a jab and lands, and that's the round. This is what Turkey wanted. You know what? Turkey, I bet you Turkey is regretting spending money on Canelo. That's what I will tell you. I bet you Turkey's like, damn, this is Canelo. This is the guy I paid for it. Turkey mad right now. He's like, I don't even like this guy. I'm never paying for him again.
If Canelo Alvarez is fighting like this, could you imagine how a Bud Crawford fight is gonna look? Bud Crawford versus Canelo is gonna look something like this. Bud is not gonna stand there and fight Canelo. He's gonna do a whole lot of movement just like this guy. Bud versus Canelo is gonna look not like y'all think. I question, matter of fact, this shit right here, this making me lean towards Bud. Not fully, but I still gotta see more. But Bud is looking like, man, I could beat this dude. Bud has seen all this shit. Yeah. Yeah, Canelo definitely can't punch moving. Here we go, round number, we in 10? We in round number 10. This is a boring ass fight.
Thank you.
Because Canelo is the veteran. He's the motherfucker with 60-some fights. You should know how to make this a fight, bro. You should know how to just turn it up. And you're not doing it. You're not doing it. Crazy as hell. Canelo just kind of swayed. They both throw a jab. Canelo throw a jab, nothing. And Williams Skull just trying to give him different looks, jab for Williams Skull. Somebody gotta just, man, settle out, bite on your fucking mouthpiece and step to the man and start to try to win the fight. Both of these guys are playing tit for tat jab game. Y'all should not, they should not get paid for fighting like this. Skull 2. Canelo just trying to follow, and man, Williams Skull just running, skipping and running.
Canelo puts in the underwhelming performance.
Nothing is happening in this fight. Wow. Nothing. Exactly how I'm calling it is exactly what's going on. Skull throws a 1-2, Canelo throws a jab, nothing.
If they call
this shit
draw.
lame as hell. Nice right hand for Canelo, he missed everything. Canelo wants to fight, but Skull is very elusive, very, you know how to get away.
Sound like you got all
and
kinds
that's
of
gonna be the
different
fight, man.
styles.
It's gonna end just like this. Liver shot for Canelo. Skull throws a jab and gets out the way. Jab for Skull. 2 for Skull. Jab for Skull. But he dancing while he doing it. Like he on his toes while he doing it. He not throwing hard, man. Canelo walking towards the man. And Williams Skull just kind of skipping around the ring, not doing shit. They're going to give it to Canelo just because Skull fight like this. You're not doing nothing. This fight is frustrating to watch because you know at least Canelo want to fight. It's like Haney Part 2. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Around the hall, you right. Even Devin was throwing a little bit. Skull is throwing, man, but man, you got to do a little more than this, man. Skull is a good athlete. He know how to move, man, but damn, this ain't. No, they just standing there, just jab. They just nobody's trying to win. 20 seconds after 1-1-2 for Skull. He lands a 2 on Canelo. Lands a jab on Canelo. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Whoever their coaches is. Every boxer, if you box, type up a yes or a 1. If you box, type up a yes or a 1. If you box. Boxers only, man. This shit crazy.
I'm fucking fuller than a bitch. I mean, I'm swole.
You know how to turn it up. You know how to turn it up, right? When you work it, jab for jab, slide out, defense, play defense, jab. You know what I'm saying? You just, you working. You know how to turn it up, right? You know how to say, you know what? All right, come on, right here, come on. You know what I'm talking about? You know exactly how to turn it up. Like, man, get inside, step inside, boom, 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 body head. You know how to turn it up. These dudes know how to turn it up, and they're not doing it. It's on both it's both their fault. They just jab, you know what I mean? Come on, bro. Canelo knows how to bite down, get inside, and work. He not doing it. Skull does too. They both doing this shit on purpose. All right, here we go. We in round number 11, I believe. Or is it 12? Which one is it? It's round number 11. We in round 11. And ain't shit happened the whole fight. Devin Haney versus Ramirez Part 2. That's what we watching here. And I paid for this shit. Canelo throws a 2. trying to bait him, and he not going for it. Straight jab from William Skull. Canelo misses the hook. Jab for Canelo. Now look like they trying to turn it up a little bit. Now William Skull back on the bike for William Skull. 1-1-2 for Canelo, he missed. Skull went southpaw, goes back to orthodox. Skull throwing feints, nothing, just kind of throwing feints. Skull trying to pop a jab. Canelo got a high guard. Jab to the head, jab to the body for Skull. Nothing. Canelo in the center of the ring. Canelo trying to find it. Canelo is trying to counter, but Skull is not giving him nothing to counter. Canelo is looking for that left hook, but Skull is not giving him nothing. 1-1-2 to the body for Mr. Canelo. Skull complains to the referee. Skull on the bike. Skull just fainting. Living shot for Canelo. Skull throws a 2 in the uppercut. Nothing. Canelo trying to chase him down. Skull on the bike. Canelo walks towards him. Crazy. Canelo wants to throw something, man, but Skull is just moving like a hoe. On some hoe shit. Real hoe shit. Skull goes southpaw, goes back to orthodox. 1-2 and Canelo tried to body slam the man. And the referee said, don't go doing that, Canelo. Canelo tried to throw him and punch him while he was up in the air. And what happened? They back to fighting? Canelo looks very frustrated. He's like, what the fuck? Who the fuck do this that y'all got me in the ring with? Yo, he not even throwing shit. Jab for William Skull. Skull said something to him, but talking is not going to win the fight. Canelo got a high guard. Skull trying to find it. Skull is on a back foot trying to just jab and slide out the way. And Canelo just trying to walk towards him and find a liver shot or a hook. Canelo only got 3 punches. He's trying to find one of them motherfuckers right now. Skull on the bike. 10 seconds left in the round. And it looks like we're going to have 1 round left and nobody ain't did shit this whole fight. And that's the round. We got 1 round left in the fight. And this is some bullshit. I paid for these fights. I did not steal none of these fights. I bought these fights. Now I want my money back. PBC running boxing like always. Passive income, you right, bro. Miss me with that bullshit that Riyadh season doing things better. They're not doing things better. Let's talk Turkey. Turkey out of Shiki is throwing money away on shit like this. Canelo just trying to choke slam the man. He trying to DDT the motherfucker. Canelo is frustrated. Skull been watching Devin. Yeah. Still don't think that Bud will win. I mean, I don't even know no more, bro. Based off what I saw, based off what I'm looking at, I don't even know. Bud is in the crowd watching this shit. He watching like, man, I could beat this motherfucker. He telling his homie, man, I could get him. I want to do that. That's what he's telling me. All right, here we go. Last round, give me a thumbs up on this bullshit. Last round. Skull on the back foot. Canelo walking towards him. Canelo just trying to corner him in the rope. Skull is just on the bike. 1-1-2 for Canelo. Jab for William Skull. Skull center of the ring. Canelo throws a hook. Nothing. William Skull. Jab for Skull. Jab for Skull. Canelo trying to find him. Skull on the bike. Skull on his toes. Skipping. Living shot for
Maybe
Canelo.
he don't want to give it to Crawford.
They just fading. Jab for Skull. Canelo got a high guard. Skull on his toes, moving around the ring. Canelo is not throwing, but he's trying to cut him. Nice left hook for Canelo. He landed there. Good shot. And William Skull is on the bike, whole time on the bike, not doing shit. The crowd, some of the crowd is booing. They booing their ass, and they should. Jab for William Skull. Hook to the body for Canelo. He missed.
Oh my God.
Left hook for Canelo. Uppercut for William
They
Skull. He
said
caught Canelo.
Canelo won because
Skull got
he
some
was
good counters, man,
running.
but you gotta do something more than that, bro.
That's
You
crazy.
gotta turn it up and bite down on your mouthpiece and step to him, bro.
Show
It's the last
y'all
round, and
people
you
look
said
at
you was
the
doing a fight.
fight, they bodies.
1-2 for Mr. William Skull. He landed on Canelo. 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the fight. Canelo throws a liver shot. Nothing. Skull caught her on the elbow. Skull on the bike. Canelo walked towards it. Skull on the bike. Skull on the bike. Canelo trying to cut him off, but he not throwing nothing at the same time. This bullshit. Jab for Skull. Skull get low. 1, 1, 2, 3 for Canelo. Nothing. Jab for Skull. Jab for Skull. Skull working the jab. Canelo right there like, come on, let's get it. 1, 2 to the body for William Skull. Nothing. Canelo is looking for the hook on the way out, and Skull is not giving it to him. 1, 2 for Canelo. Nothing. Nice uppercut for Mr. William Skull, but Canelo ate it. 30 seconds left in this bullshit-ass fight, and William Skull is just trying to make Canelo run and chase him. Nothing much happening. Liver shot for Canelo. Dirty bicep on the inside. And we're looking at 15 seconds left in this fight. We down to 10 seconds left in the fight. And William Skull is continuing to run. 1, 1, 2 for Canelo, nothing. And what we doing, man? What are we doing right now? I paid for this shit. I paid for this fight, and I threw my money away, but it's okay. And Canelo's like, what the fuck was that? And William Skull is happy that he ran the whole time. Canelo is frustrated, and Canelo's like, what the fuck was you doing the whole time? Very underwhelming fight. I give it a thumbs down. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was a -6,000. Bullshit ass fight. Canelo won. Dude ran too much. You know what? Hey, hold on, Mr. Who's that? Meal TV? You wanna know what's crazy about your comment, bro? Wanna know what's really crazy about that comment? Wanna know what's crazy? Is that Skull actually landed more punches, bro. I had Skull landing more than Canelo. So if we count the punches, Skull won. If we count punches landed. If we count ring generalship, you gotta give it to Canelo. He the veteran, he the champion, and this was some bullshit. I don't know who Skull is. My first fight, seeing Skull, and my last fight, seeing Skull. I don't ever want to see Buddy fight again. This was very frustrating to watch. Riyadh season garbage. I like that. Who said that? Who said that? Curly. Riyadh garbage. I like that. Hot garbage. Skull won if we talking about punches landed. Because Skull was landed. But they're not going to give it to William Skull, man. You're not going to get Canelo on a scorecard now, man. Come on, bro. Think with your brain. Skull won the fight if we talking about punches landed. But do you think he's going to take it from Canelo on a scorecard? Canelo Alvarez's nickname is scorecard. Saul Canelo Scorecard Alvarez. Because you know he's going to take their scorecards. You're not beating Canelo on a scorecard, bro. Skull won when you're talking about punches. Here we go. Oh no, they're not ready to read. Canelo got this. Because they're not trying to fuck up that Crawford money. That Crawford money is locked in. Punches landed. 56 to 55, Canelo Alvarez. Punches thrown 293 to 152 in favor of William Skull. Body shots landed. 40 body shots to 6 in favor of Canelo. So Canelo outlanded Skull. Based off these bullshit CompuBox numbers that you should never trust. CompuBox is just a guy pressing buttons, man. It's just somebody just clicking a blue clicker. And Turkey Arashiki is like, damn, I spent all this money on Canelo, he ain't shit. This is not 2019 Canelo. This is 2025 Canelo, he drink every day. And William Skull brought his son in the ring for what? God bless your son, but your son can't give you the decision. And they taking too long on the scorecards. Man, here go Michael Buck. We about to hear this bullshit. If we talk about punches landed, Skull won. If we talking about who really won, like who's better for business, Canelo. Man, let's go, bro. Come on, get to this Canelo will never lose on scorecards. 115, 113, 160, 112, 119, 109. You know that's Canelo. And undisputed. Of course, Canelo. You're not beating Canelo on the scorecards, man. Canelo Alvarez got the victory. He's a two-time undisputed. If you want to call that shit undisputed. Get y'all bitch ass up out of here, man. Canelo Alvarez is gonna honor this. He's going, yo, I'm two-time undisputed. Crazy. 119, 109. You know they're giving it to Canelo, man. Whole ass shit right there, man. I would never respect a fight like this. I think y'all out y'all damn mind if you think that this was good for boxing. I'm not feeling the Riyadh season. Fights this weekend were trash. Jay, super trash. Trash, super trash. Like, I hear you, they so trash. Like,
yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna come
Turkey
back with something else.
Turkey Adeshiki want to talk and shit. Like, we want to hear, buddy. They're bringing Crawford into the ring. Bud Crawford is now in the ring, and they're trying to announce the Canelo fight right now. They're announcing Bud versus Canelo. And it looks like the fight is... See, they wasn't going to rob Skull because of this shit. Look how much bigger Canelo is than Bud. No diddy. Look how much stockier Canelo is. Bud look like a 135 pounder. And Canelo look like a fucking cruiserweight right now, bro. This shit don't even look right.
It'd be like Sugar Ray when Sugar Ray was fighting that white boy.
What are they talking about? What's going on right now? Turkey always got some bullshit. Turkey always got some bullshit he want to start. What are they doing? Why is Buddy taking something up in the ground? What are you doing? Is he gonna play guitar? Who is this guy in the ground? Who's dude on the ground? Y'all know who he is? What's going on right now? All that for the ring belt? They taking out a Ring Magazine belt. That's some bullshit, man. This guy thinks, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Wow. And they just gave Canelo the Ring Magazine belt. Get y'all dumbass up out of here, man. Now they're doing a face-off. Hey, right? Hey, I thought he was gonna pull a guitar. I thought he was gonna start playing guitar. Oh shit. Hey, y'all see that? I thought he was gonna pull a guitar, like for real. I thought he was gonna start hit.
They ain't even talking to Skull. He ain't even loading.
September, they got the Canelo fight with Bud Crawford, and now they got a face. If I was Bud, I would smack Canelo right now. I think Bud seen a whole lot of holes in the game. What happened to them trying to really win the fight? Yo, Miss Fayetta, nowadays they don't do that. They just want to survive, Miss Fayetta. And Bud Crawford is laughing in Canelo's face. Canelo is smiling.
This is like...
You know what? Bud might have a chance. Based off what I've seen, Bud got a chance. I know I said Bud got no chance. But based off what I've seen, Bud definitely got a chance.
How can we
accept
this shit?
Bud got a chance. If this how Canelo gonna fight,
This is so sad.
Bud definitely got a chance. But Canelo look, he just look way stockier than Bud. And they had a face off, and man, I think Bud got a good
I'm
chance.
gonna come back with something
But he
different.
could never beat Canelo in his scorecard. The fight of the century, get y'all bitch ass. Did he say that? Ain't no damn fight in the